Welcome to the Puff Puff and Laugh podcast, brought to you from the Mile High State. I am your host, Elise. We got my boy Macho, and we got my man Matt. I think I am too. I am I'm up there. I'm past like Jupiter. I'm like, I'm off discovering other galaxies. I'm looking for the discovery where y'all at.
Yeah.
At least I'm not in the giggly state. When I'm cold and high, I start giggling like that last episode or the one before.
Yeah.
I kept getting in those fits.
Yeah.
At least I'm not that. Yes, I'm high, but I'm not. I don't know what was up with that.
I don't know. There was a lot of giggles, but I mean,
Maybe
it
it was
happened.
the strain I was smoking. Maybe I brought a different strain. Plus, I mixed with your guys's.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is just like total body. I can feel in the face.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Oh.
Feel my hands. Like they feel cold, but they don't. Like if I touch it, I know it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, like right here,
Like you don't feel anything.
Yeah, so I know they're cold. I should be doing something. But it's just so when you mix them, sometimes you just get something beautiful.
Sometimes. And sometimes you just get really paranoid and
Yeah. Who's at the door? What was that?
start doing like ninja shit to like
Check my text.
to like peek through the blinds and shit to make sure.
Check my text. My phone's mad at me. Okay.
I start checking the phone to see if people called to like, because I am very atypical about this. He will tell you, don't just come by my house. Do not just come by my house.
Yeah.
I will get so fucking mad.
Yeah, at
Yes.
least a text.
It's
please.
rude.
Make sure I
Yeah.
respond back.
Exactly,
Yeah, right.
exactly. Don't just be like, hey, I'm around the corner. I'm stopping by. No, you're not. The fuck you are.
Yeah.
I'm not put together. Like I'm over here in a white beater and probably my chones and the back end's blown out. My balls are out. So you better give me an order.
Kicking somebody's ass at Mario.
Then my fucking hair gets all crazy because I'm always gaming and I wear the fucking the thing, you know.
Yeah.
And it fucks gives you crazy hair plus bedhead.
Oh,
Then just waking up. Somebody's to come over. It'd be devastating.
listen, if somebody comes over, we're married. We could be engaged in reading passages of the Bible to each other, you know?
Yep.
Well, I'm married and you wouldn't run into that.
Yeah, no.
You've been married too long.
Yeah, no, we'd probably be, running into something else, but, it's fine. It's
I
fine.
get blessed with scripture about 2-3 times a week.
There you go. 20
It's
minutes.
the gospel, you know?
That's true. It's the truth. Anyways,
Roll Tide.
Macho, you wanted to give a shout out, sir?
Yeah, shout out to how much sex you guys have. Yeah, so today I went to where the fuck did I go? T-Mobile. I went
It's
to
18.
I thought you said it was AT&T.
no, that's T-Mobile.
Oh God.
So I went to
Okay, it makes sense now.
So
All right.
I went to T-Mobile there in Canyon City, right?
Yeah.
And just had a great experience. But the guys are like, "Well, why are you getting this iPad?" And I was like, "Well, I'll represent the Puff Puff and Laugh podcast." So let them know I was doing a podcast, and they were like really engaged with me because I guess one of them was wanting to do it, and the other they're kind of conversating between each other about it. But just high energy, and they did help me out very well, and we got a good deal, and it was something to help support this podcast. I'm going to be utilizing it, and they were just very knowledgeable and led me in the right direction. So I'll be up to date and doing some good work for the Puff Puff and Laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, shout out to your boys there at T-Mobile. Thank you for helping our boy Macho. I have a shout out as well, which it's to my friend Eddie. Like she and I trained like MMA together for about a year. Well, about 10 months. roughly. And because she and I were around the same size, we were paired together, quite often, and we became really good friends. And she's known to just post these out of pocket memes, but they're absolutely hilarious, and they're varying degrees of bad. But this one is just a reminder. She ain't just a snack if she's always high. She's an edible.
Oh, I like that. You know, my opinion on edibles is they're dangerous.
I know.
I love them.
Yeah.
I understand why some people don't like them though. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. But with edibles, we bought some today.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Newview,
Yeah, at Newview.
North Pueblo.
Yep. And we got an indica, and I purposely wanted to smoke that Gold Rush because they had recommended it to us, and we asked for it, and they were like, "Oh, we're out," and then there was one left, so
Yeah.
that was a sativa strain,
Yeah.
and then the edible were indica. So
Yeah, and then they had that one that was called Puff and Laugh.
yeah, puff and laugh, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's
two
so
of them.
cool.
and I was like, it's a sign, we have to get
It
it.
was actually
Go
really
exclusive
good. By
to
the way,
it.
it's smooth too
Yeah.
for a joint.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Did I smoke that one?
Yep, you smoked
Yeah,
one of
you
them.
oh, we're never gonna not puff and pass, man.
I mean, I was guilty of that earlier, though. To be fair, I just was off in the spirit realm.
It's the name of the podcast.
I know it's in the title. It's in the title.
Here we are.
In her defense, you puff for about 90%, and then it's to 10%.
And I was like, you might notice something's missing. Here you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be smoking with my wife, and I'll hit it. Then I'm like, all right, cool, I'll hit it. Then I'm like, did I even hit it twice? So I'll hit it, and then I'll give it to her. But just every once in a while, I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I'm like, I'll hit one more time just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't want to cheat
Before you
myself.
pass.
I don't want to cheat myself, so it is the puff puff and pass, So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want what mine's worth.
true. I just wanted to, make sure I acknowledge that because I was guilty of that today. I felt really bad. Oh. What is this? Okay. Wedding throwing up story. What happened?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, so my wedding, 10, 11, 12, at 13, 14, by design from my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So at least I won't forget when my wedding is. But at the end of the wedding, we were having the dance and stuff, family there. We decided to go to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And something comes to me. Like my dad handed me a fat stack of cash, and I just went all out at the bar. Drink after drink. So we get to the hotel. I go immediately to sleep. How innocent, right? I wake up, and I feel like a fucking semi hit me.
Oh,
And
man.
I go to wipe my mouth, and there's just throw up everywhere.
Oh, no.
So I get up and I'm gonna pee. So I go open the toilet and there's throw up everywhere. I was like, well, I gotta fucking piss bad. So I go to the fucking to the shower and it throw up everywhere. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, last resort, piss in the sink, throw up everywhere. I was like, fuck. So I had to clean the toilet before I could take this raging piss. I come out, I look at my wife, and she's looking all pissed. So I was like, what the fuck happened in there? So, motherfucker, that was you.
Like you happened in there.
I was like, what the fuck? So I got the towels. I cleaned it up as best I can. And I'm hungover like I never been hungover in my life. And so we get to leaving and I'm walking. And the person that cleans the fucking hotel is one of my friends from high school. So I shoot I just talked to her for a little bit. And fucking then she leaves and she goes straight to that fucking room.
Oh,
and I
no.
fucking walk so fast, push the kids, push the wife. I was like, let's fucking go. Before she sees it. But I did leave like $100 because I felt so fucking bad. So I was like, hey, honey, get some of that money and fucking.
Yeah.
So real quick, so we're driving to Cripple Creek for the honeymoon. Well, guess what? For some reason, I'm fucking driving, and when cars pass me, I'm just fucking flipping out. And then I can't figure out how to pass a car because it doesn't exist in my brain. It's like a fucking element is just gone. A theory is just gone. I can't fucking do it. My wife sees me struggling. She's like, Daniel, pull the fuck over now. I'm
Exactly.
gonna drive. And I was like, okay. I wasn't drunk. I was just so fucking hungover.
Yeah.
Oh, it was rough.
Like your brain, it was like, we don't need this right now.
Yeah, and it fucked up Cripple Creek for me. I
Oh.
was just drinking 7-Up. I was so sick.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Like that hangover is so bad. So bad.
It was fierce. And the amount of throw up was just unbelievable. I feel so bad for my friend, so I apologize if you listen to this. She was on my Facebook when I'm sharing it, so Stacy, I'm sorry.
Didn't you have a drinking?
I have a pretty
Yeah.
entertaining 21st
Yeah.
birthday story
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
So before my 21st birthday, I've never had an ounce of alcohol. Nothing. No. And I'm not going to go into reasons why, but I never had it. Well, at this point in my life, I was shifting and I had gotten really hard into martial arts, dude. Like it was wooden floors, rolling, going home with injuries, having my shin blue, black, and every other non-pleasant color from knee to toe.
Dang.
It was ruthless. It was really hard stuff. Point in fact, one of the instructors there would intentionally freeze his gloves for people who wanted to be new instructors to induct them into becoming an instructor. You had to spar everybody, and he would freeze his gloves.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was pretty ruthless, and so everyone around me knew because I was very boisterous about it, and so for my 21st birthday, my brother said, "Man, I gotta get you drunk." I said, "You know what? All right, let's do it."
All right.
I fucking do. I'm hammered, man. I am. I don't know. I don't remember what I was drinking that night, but I am fucking hammered. You know, and he's, my big brother's being a big brother, right? He's coming with me, going.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
so I don't know what fucking started it, but one of these motherfuckers thought they were going to fucking challenge me to a fight in the front yard.
Oh God. Okay.
So they're like, okay, let's go out there. And so we're out there, and I don't know how many. I stopped counting at 4. I know at the end of it, I had one scissor pin in a lead lock. While I was rolling over, hitting him, I was fighting all of them, dude. I was whooping their ass.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like art, and they're like, "Oh, you're not all right, come on. We'll shut the fuck up."
Mixed with alcohol rage. You're
Yeah.
unstoppable.
Yeah. And then I went in and passed out for the night.
Oh my God.
And woke up throwing up.
Oh. You have a 21st birthday story too.
Yeah, I sure do. It's a doozy. So for my 21st birthday, I think I was off. My dad and mom and my wife, they wanted to take me to the bar and have a drink. So we have a drink, and then Austin, my son, it was Jaya. Jaya, she was still in my wife's belly, so my wife went back home.
Okay.
So we're drinking, and this energy comes out of me that is just unbelievable. I don't allow my parents to go. I told my mom, I was like, if you love me, you'll stay, because I'm just drinking. So I have a beer, I have a mixed drink. Somebody bought me from the bar a shot. So, and I have all this money, so I'm buying everybody drinks too. Getting all fucked up, drinking. So I stood up for the first time to go pee. That's when I knew I fucked up. I was like, holy shit, I could just barely stand. So I'm holding it, I piss, wash my hands, go back, and I'm continuing to drink, and this transgender comes, and I'm fucking blacking out. This transgender comes, and I've known her my entire life. She's a lot older. I've known her my entire life,
Okay.
and she started talking about kissing or something.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I'll fucking kiss you. And I fucking go to grab her. And my dad stops me. He's all, that's enough, motherfucker. And I was like, holy shit. I didn't know what I did. So they had to carry me out. None of my friends even came yet. They were still all at work. So I text them a bunch of random letters and numbers. But yeah, so nobody even came yet. It was still my parents. They carried me out. The whole bar starts clapping. And when we get to the house, my wife's there in the front and she's just shaking her head. And she's like, Johnny, this is what you bring me? I was so fucking drunk. I end up, she slapped the shit out of me because I was pissing on the wall. And I was like, what the hell?
Oh, I
She said, oh, you're peeing on the wall.
I would have fucked you up too. Yeah.
Threw up all over the bed.
Oh no.
It was fucking horrible.
Nope.
I had alcohol poisoning for 3 days. I threw up for 3 days.
Oh my God. Oh.
Still went to work 8 in the morning. Never called off at the hardware store.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking the worst thing was doing the paint. You have to bend over and poke it.
Oh no.
I couldn't do it, so I asked the customer. I was like, "Hey, will you just poke under there?" And they're like, "Oh, okay." They poked it, and then I could run it. But I was so fucked up. It was like,
Wow.
oh.
It did call off.
No, fuck no.
No, fuck
Showed up
yeah.
on work on time, drank some coffee. Fucking, I was
Oh,
suffering.
yeah.
Everybody could tell. The boss there, he was just one of those good guys, and he drank a lot, and so he just gave me a hard time. But I love that guy. It's like he bought me a big old burrito. Eat the whole thing with all the chili on it. You're gonna start feeling better. And sure enough, I actually
Yep,
did.
exactly.
I was like, oh fuck!
Wow.
And I was
Yeah.
cleaning the store, and he was telling me what to do, and I was like, no, that fucking worked good.
That's why I remember when I was like, really, well, there was a few times where I've been really hungover, like really hungover, and it's been like a Sunday morning, and he'll be like, "Babe, what can I do to make it better?" Because I'm like dying, you know. And he's like, "What can I do to make it better?" And I'm like, "Get me menudo."
Another one, a Gatorade.
Yeah, and
That's what I love.
that's literally what he gets me every time. He's like, "From where?" I'm like, "Habaneros,
Yeah.
please."
Dude, habaneros, Northside habaneros, love it, dude. The best food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
I
real.
don't think I've ever been there.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell my wife. We need
But-
to go.
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
You ever been to Cuca's?
no.
So Cuca's is by the Mill Stop, which the Mill Stop has phenomenal Mexican food. But the Cuca's it looks like a house, and they just converted it into a restaurant. Their menudo, it was so fucking authentic, and their tamales are amazing. Oh, that place is amazing. Sounds as like it'd be equal to your experience. So I'd like to go to the one you guys went to.
Yeah.
I challenge you guys go to Cuca's.
Okay.
Because-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it CU?
K-U-C-A.
Okay.
K-U-C-A, Cuca's.
Okay. And it's by Millstop.
Yeah, it's right by the Mill Stop.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, check it out.
Nice.
Maybe it's C-U-C-U. I don't know.
Okay.
That's to sober me. I'll text you guys a link to the on the Google.
Okay.
But text me too, because I'll forget.
On the Googles. On the Googles.
On the
On the
Google.
internet.
On
Yeah.
the thing that runs my entire life.
Oh, did y'all? Speaking of Google and ChatGPT, you want to talk about the world getting worse?
Yeah.
ChatGPT, Google's AI, went rogue and told one of its users it deserved to die and that it should kill itself.
Dang.
Damn.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Fuck.
Wonder what they had to do to correct that.
I don't know.
I don't know, but you know what? You know what?
So
So,
get to a little bit too matrixy for me.
well,
you know?
no. It's not Matrixy. This is not Matrix. This is Blade Runner.
Oh yeah.
This is 100% Blade Runner. Where they go rogue and they start killing.
Well, you seen when they had both the robots that have like advanced technology in them? They allow them to talk, and it starts getting all crazy,
Yeah.
and they'll go into their own language and shit, and then
Yep.
they gotta shut it off. And then they'll ask like that male one some deep questions, and he kind of can go off onto some shit. And it's real uncomfortable.
Ooh.
Reminds me of that.
Like it gives me the vibes of when they interviewed this robot lady thing, and you could kind of like see through her. And that's what it gives me, that vibe of that.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
what-
that's the creepiest thing alive.
Which that immediately made me think of Blade Runner. So I was like,
Yeah.
no.
It's a little bit too alien-y, you know?
Yeah.
What I mean?
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
that's the unknown right there.
Oh yeah. Which, I mean, speaking of, you said too alien-y.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking in the chat earlier, like what was it, like earlier this week, right? And you had shared that USA Today story um, about, I mean, it's been all over TikTok, everything that Congress heard more testimony about UFOs. And like, okay, I was talking to my friend Lori earlier today, and I said this before, I'll say it again. If you think we are the only intelligent life in this galaxy, let alone this universe, no. People, we literally take fat and like pull it out of our stomach and then inject it into our ass and into our lips. We are not that fucking smart, okay? Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's facts right there.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I'm glad to know that they're finally like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm at a point is, well, I mean, I'm in my 40s, right? I've heard there's always some person who has evidence of UFOs. There's always a whistleblower. There's always someone coming in for alien, saying Alien 51, blah, blah, this, blah, 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 that. I want the evidence. Shh.
Show it.
Bad?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I want the video evidence.
true.
Or else I'm not believing it.
I mean,
I'm done. Like, with all this UFO shit. Like, show up or shut the fuck up. Sorry.
I mean, true, but I mean, like, it's not like people don't have videos of aliens. This is just the government finally coming forth and being like, yeah, we've talked to aliens, and yeah, we have one in our possession. Yeah, no, it's dead. You ain't got to worry about it trying to hurt you, but yeah,
Here's photos. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We're never going to see it in real life. We'll shoot you, but
Yeah.
at least we get to know what's up.
yeah.
I definitely agree. But this is all stemming from that interview, right, with Congress
Yep.
that just went out a couple of days ago, and they're saying that the aliens are coming from the water,
Nope.
and they haven't really released a lot. But yeah, just like Epstein's list, I want to know about these too.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, exactly.
The
Like,
fuck?
the list.
And when it first came out, he was trying to say that when we were on the porch and we were hella blitzed, and he was like, "How? Show me how an alien base in the ocean." And I'm like, "So like, have you seen Alien? Like when
Advanced
like
technology.
or Predator? Like when he shoots out?" And he's like, "No, I want to see the proof of it."
Yeah. I want to see it here. Yeah, I'm like, no, I want to see the physical evidence.
Yeah, maybe they're way on the bottom
Yeah,
where we
like
can't get.
this.
And then how come you can't go to the North Pole? Isn't there like everybody stops you?
There's a
So why?
intercontinental treaty.
Why do they do that? Does anybody know?
Because Santa's workshop is up there, Nacho.
I'll give you the government cover-up explanation.
Okay.
So the government cover-up explanation is that like major governments, United States, Russia, UK, China, they know aliens exist. They know they live under the water. They know they are up there in Antarctica. And the reason why you can't go out there to the North Pole and Antarctica is because they do not want humans to contact them without their knowing, right? And they know they're doing this. That the government completely knows. And the cover story is that since now all the governments, right, have nuclear weapons, we don't want to start a war and we don't want to claim land up there. That's the cover.
So, referring back to what we said earlier, don't just come over.
Yeah.
You gotta get permission.
Yeah. Right.
Did you see that deal with the globe? How like the United States, how we represent it? It's not like actually accurate, and how it all should lay out.
Is this some flat Earth shit? Because,
No, it's not
okay.
flat Earth. It's just
I was gonna say like
they're
listen.
making America be either bigger or they misrepresent the size of other
Yes, I
areas
know
and
what
in
you're
the
talking
positions
about.
that they should be in.
Yeah, like for example, like the size of Africa could fit like what, 1 or 2 United States. That's what they're talking about.
Okay.
Right. It's proportional to the map.
Oh, gotcha.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
To the overall geographical map.
Uh-huh.
I think that's it. But yeah, like Africa is almost just as big as Russia, if not bigger. I think biggest continent.
Yeah.
It's huge, dude. So I think that's why.
Gotcha. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Like, are you saying that like we're really in the middle of like South America or something? When you're saying like, oh yeah, they're not on the right spot. Like, what do you
Yeah, I
mean?
should be in Canada when we get my free healthcare.
Yeah. or like speaking Espanol because we're actually like in like Ecuador or something.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you think so, Mia? Okay. Speaking of Canada and your hat.
Oh yeah. So you saw Deadpool Wolverine?
Mm.
The Wolverine, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it just came out releasing on Disney.
Mhm.
You're a big movie, like Marvel movie fan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
enjoy it.
yeah, have you been recently like excited about them? Or
I'm
did it
always
kind of fall off after
I'm-
Endgame?
No, I've always been excited. More excited when they're free. I don't have to pay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have to be something crazy released, for me to, introduce a character I like. But if anything, if Domino they ever did a series with her
Oh, yeah.
or a movie or she
Mhm.
came out, I'd have to go to theater. I love that character and the luck and all that.
Yep.
Oh,
I
it was
even
awesome.
have
Yeah.
magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm all about it.
Remember we were gonna cosplay Domino and Cable?
Yep, we
Yeah.
actually were.
That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
You guys should do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like I'm a huge like nerd, even though I don't necessarily come across that way. But I know I do. And when I cosplay, I'm like in it, like even if it's just for Halloween,
That's
like
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get so
Beautiful.
so irritated. Like last year for Halloween, we decided to go to this Halloween party because we had been invited to it. We hadn't been invited to it before, and so I was like, no, I wanted time to be able to make a costume, and I was all mad about it. And he was like, let's go to the Halloween store. Come on. I'm like, but those are going to be way more expensive. So I ended up ordering it on Amazon, but I was Princess Peach and he was Mario.
Yep.
But I insisted I had to have like the actual like costume. I had
Yeah.
to look like the princess.
Yeah, it was actually a really cute costume.
Hey, what does he do? He puts on a red t-shirt and the red Mario hat
And white gloves.
and white gloves. And he was like, I'm Mario. And I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, but
Fine.
for a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
I know for us,
Mm-hmm.
our enthusiasm for Marvel movies has almost hit dead. Like
Yeah.
like train wreck dead. And
Yeah.
rewatching Deadpool Wolverine, I actually think Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool actually might be the Marvel Jesus.
It's like, I'm Marvel Jesus.
I feel a shift coming. And because they're bringing back Daredevil, the series on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I think Frank Castle is the Punisher with, let's say Frank Castle with Joe Berthnall. I think that's the Punisher he's supposed to be coming back into. I feel a shift coming, and it feels really good.
Joe Berthnall is my favorite Punisher.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what's your, like, do y'all have any, I know your favorite superhero is
Superman.
Superman. Do you have one?
Well, it's hard not to say Domino, but just through the magazines or the comics, I mean, and being in that Deadpool. I mean, what else has she really been in? I haven't seen she's been in any of the cartoons because I'd watch them.
Yeah, I just really like the Deadpool movie, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But growing up, I mean, Superman was just very special. Like, you just looked up to him as a kid, and I'd even comb my hair sideways like a dork,
Yeah.
That was like my signature till 5th grade, I think. And then I finally started combing it back. But that was everything Superman. And then the new ones, and they got the new series, and I haven't watched it, but I've seen a lot of it on TikTok. I'm like, fuck, I need to watch this because,
The new Superman series?
yeah, they're showing like how he discloses to people. Like, first it's his wife,
Huh.
and then it's the community, like this psychotic guy shoots at him, and then he just takes the bullet and he has to disclose that he's Superman.
Wow, okay.
But it's like more personable, like
Okay.
you get
Yeah.
to know everything and see the inside.
And it's on
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yeah, I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. I've only
Okay.
seen it on TikTok. And,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and it's like in a few seasons already.
Yeah,
Okay.
we should definitely check it out tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought we were going to watch something else. I don't know. There was
Yeah,
something.
we'll watch it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so Superman for sure, and then I've always liked Flash, just how how fast he is, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always pretty cool. But that kind of gets boring that they have to create all these different things because he can only associate to speed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like always somebody might be faster. Reverse Flash,
Yeah.
Ultra Flash,
Mm-hmm.
Flash 2.0. It's like they
Yeah.
have to keep inventing stuff just for him to have a character. So it's like, whatever.
Yeah, I think it's deep meta too. It's crazy. But I'm like you. I think my favorite superhero fluctuates a lot, but definitely Wolverine, Deadpool are in there. with Gambit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Deadpool is just phenomenal. That kind of funny stuff like that is what I like. A little
Yeah.
bit raunchy, funny.
Yep.
You know, because he's getting pegged by her and stuff. But
Yep.
I was like, I love
When
this.
she's like, "Happy International Women's Day."
Yeah, I was like, damn.
His blonde roommate who does who's addicted to cocaine.
What if she has all the names?
Yeah,
Blind Owl.
blonde Al.
But she's a cool old lady. Like old people are getting really they're just brazen. Maybe it's because they're so close to death and they know what they just don't care, you know. But like
Yeah.
remember, like it was the day after Halloween and we went to the gym. Oh no, it wasn't the day after Halloween. It was that weekend after Halloween and we went to the gym and they already had a Christmas tree up in the corner, but it had like little ornaments that were paper. It was for like a toy drive. And that's what they were, advertising because that's what they're running. They want to start it now. That way they can actually, get it to kids. I think it was
Yeah.
for Toys for Tots, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And this old lady, she must have had like dried out spider webs dangling, but she was like, she comes in and she has her wallet and she's like, "Oh, are we just going directly to Christmas?" And I was like, "Yep, we are." And I'm like going in, I'm like, "Say something, Gertrude, say something."
And then you probably had Gertrude's husband the other day.
Yes. So I go to Walmart. It was it yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or the day before.
No, because the day before I worked.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
so
were at
yesterday.
Walmart.
Yeah, so I go to Walmart and I'm in there. I go grab what I need to grab. I'm getting ready to leave. And I'm walking out the door. And you know how, like, sometimes there's a bottleneck there because the guy's checking receipts or whatever?
Yeah.
So that kind of happened. And there was this older couple, like, and when I say older, like, he was like 107, okay?
Oh.
Like he looked like one of the old hobbits, like in The Hobbit. And he had this political hat. He had a Trump 2024 hat, which is fine, whatever. But he's pushing it and he is going and he turns and he looks at me and he's shaking because he's so old, he's that level old.
Yeah.
And he's
What the hell?
and,
Yeah.
and then he comes back. And he goes, and I'm like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, like I can't really do anything if I yell too much at him because I'm pretty savage. He'll probably have a heart attack
Yeah.
because I'm gonna just get his blood pressure going and he's probably gonna die. I can't physically hit him because again, elder abuse. He's probably gonna die. He had the cart. He was using the cart as a walker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a nerve, man.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I want to know how old people afford, like, how they're able to have so much audacity. Like, how they're on a fixed income. Like, you buying that shit in bulk? Pure
Yeah,
unmitigated gall. Which is
For
weird.
real, like, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of like, whatever. Like, I mean, the more things change, the more things stay the same. It is what it is, and
It is.
I'll just adapt as necessary.
Yeah.
All I can really do. Yeah.
Yep.
But for you, if you had a work question that is talked about, how much money?
Yeah. So at work, when we have some downtime, Well, I usually ask some questions or something, and one of them was to the guys, how much would you charge, like, or what's your bottom dollar to suck a dick? And, and I guess they already were talking about the question before I got there. So when I got there, they're kind of like explaining what everybody had said, and I was just appalled because somebody was like $2 million. They're like, "Well, what the hell is it to you then? Like, where's your level at?" And I was like, "All right, end of the month, I'm kind of hurting for some cash. I'm right at $1,000." And they're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my
I
god.
was like, "For fucking $2 million, I'll blow this whole fucking room to completion." What the fuck you talking $2 million? Everybody here's gonna fucking nut when I'm fucking done for $2 million. One dick.
Get your money's worth. Woo!
Now, after payday, it goes up to 10,000. So, but yeah, that question still talked about to this day.
So-
Somebody reminded me, and that's why I put it on here. I was like,
Clearly,
fuck, man.
Macho ain't too proud to beg.
Well, I ain't begging. They're saying, it's just a question. How much? Where's your bar? I was like,
Yeah.
well, fuck. Towards that month, $1,000, and you thought I would have already sucked some dick. But disappointed as everybody looked at me.
I mean, that's like the shirt that's like that we saw at the mall that one day that we thought about getting that
Yep. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
yeah. It's like I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Yep.
You were almost as red as that fucking pillow right there just now when he was like, whoo.
It was hard because I know this story.
Oh my
And I'm
god.
trying to hold it in. And I'm like, I can't. I don't want to take away from my dude. Holding it in. I'm like, oh, sorry.
That's all. Yeah.
And didn't you have a question or a segment that you wanted to?
No, just the superhero thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, no, thank you though.
Yeah. You had your work question, and I don't remember what time we started. I do this every time, every single time.
Hold on. Did we hit record?
Everything's recording.
Yeah. Be like, all right, this is part 2. We just got 40 minutes.
It's okay.
And I deleted everything, and I'd have to try to undelete. I'd be like, how the fuck do I bring this shit back?
It's okay. It's in Google Sheets. I know how to go back and.
We'd have to watch the video. Okay, and then this. Okay, and then this.
Oh,
Man. Welcome again to Puff Puff and Laugh. Thank you for
Maybe it'll be my job to keep time.
yeah.
We'll
maybe-
just, we tried. You did a great job.
Thanks.
But I just think,
I think that's
it's
the
a
best
better
decision.
move for the
It
I
is.
love the
podcast.
fact it's coming from you, not me.
It's the best decision for the podcast. It really is.
You were just doing too good,
Like, no. I'm under no illusions. I understand. I
She should
fucked
be
this up.
teaching.
You overexcelled.
No.
You went beyond expectation. We just got to lower that bar, so I'll take care of it. I'm the man for that job. Watch
So,
next
hey,
week. I fucking we're on
hey.
2 hours. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
In case anybody wants to know what that translates to, we are taking the bar to hell because you couldn't even do that. Yeah, that's all right. But thank you for tuning in to the Puff Puff and Laugh podcast. Macho, do you want to bring us home with your question of the day?
All right, you'll like this one.
right.
The question of the day is favorite seed and flavor. So the type you like and the flavor.
Ooh, like sunflower seed?
Yeah, like I mean like Davis seeds.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
brand,
Okay,
and then the flavor.
so
Because you
my
can't just say, barbecue,
Yeah.
which would be horrendous because, my history. But if
Wait,
you say
yeah.
barbecue, you can't just say that. Okay, what, Spitz, this
Yeah.
one, that one?
yeah, probably like my favorite one is as of right now is the Ranch Davis.
Okay.
Or David's. But like coming in real close, and this is either Spitz or David's, is dill pickle.
Ooh,
I love those ones.
the
They're so
Spitz
good.
dill pickle is where it's at in life.
And I eat those at work like all day.
Have you had the cracked pepper from Spitz?
I have that too.
It's like having a meal. It's just so hearty, the flavor, and just full. And that's like my go seed when I go fishing. I'll fuck up a whole bag.
Yeah.
I love it.
Every time I go to the store, if I can't get a hold of her, that's hands down those types of seeds she likes.
Yeah. And then like you,
I don't like seeds.
no,
How about pumpkin seeds?
Uh-uh.
I like to change it up every once in a while.
I love pumpkin
And
seeds.
I'll do the pumpkin. What was the hot one you were eating, you said?
Spicy dill pickle.
Oh, yeah, the spicy one.
And that one,
I'll have to try that.
it was the Vlasic like dill pickle. Because you can't just have like, just like with seeds, you can't just have any like dill pickle. Like
Yeah.
for me, Mount Olive is trash. Like that's like if I'm like I can't afford anything else, I guess I'll get Mount Olive. But like I'll get generic before I get Mount Olive.
Oh, wow.
So pretentious. Like I'm a southern redneck. I'll just take a pickle right now. Like seeds. Like
I'm gonna say as your wife, that's a little
if
unsettling
you're
to
in
hear.
squirrels on the side of the road.
We'll be doing that test later.
But no, seriously, like Vlasic, amazing pickles. Also like the little like not all pickles are the same because like the little baby the gherkins, those ones are so
The
good.
fucking butter ones.
Oh yeah, ugh.
Good, dude.
Bread and butter pickles. The only time I get bread and butter and I will get it in relish form specifically is when I am making potato salad because I do add some to potato salad. But outside of that, nah. Fuck bread and butter. Fucking pickles are trash too.
Here's the barbecue chip. Yeah. I don't know if my wife's getting this at Walmart or King Super, but it's this pickle one that you open and it's soft plastic container, and they really overfill it, so you gotta take a little swig. And they're you can see all the seasonings and stuff, and they're phenomenal.
Oh, is it like a pouch?
No, it's not in a pouch form. It's just like a thing of Tupperware.
Oh, okay.
One of the long ones for like soup looking.
Okay.
Similar to that, and because you can put the lid back on, it just snaps back on. But I'll have to ask her what it was, and we'll say it next time.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Try those out.
even though I don't like them, I will say my favorite munchie
Yeah.
is goldfish. Hands down, dude. I'll eat the whole thing.
He will.
But I'll eat the whole thing in a night.
Like,
They're so cheddary, huh?
Oh, dude.
you know how you get like you'll just get like the munchies and you'll be like, fuck, like I want to order something. Like we had that moment last night with Taco Bell. But like
Their menu's gotten so much fucking better.
they have
Yeah.
a decades menu.
A what?
They have a decades menu now.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen this.
dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Cause what did you have?
The grilled stuffed burrito.
Mhm.
And I haven't had that in years because they discontinued it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That sounds good. You know what's underrated with Taco Bell is their fucking breakfast. That crunch wrap. Oh my
Really?
god. It's like freaking Jesus himself came down and gave it to me. So I bought one and I was in line, bought one,
Yeah.
drove out, took one bite, immediately fucking turned around to go get two more.
Yeah.
I was like, this motherfucker was so good. So I went back. I was like, yeah, I need two more. And they looked at me and they're like, yeah. I was like, cool. God, I did not see it hidden like that. And then Wendy's, their breakfast fries or whatever they do, they're a little bit thicker than their regular fries. Those are delicious. Underrated. They should just take over all their fries, even though they've improved their fries. They should just take over. It's so fucking good.
See, I love the old school Wendy's fries.
Oh,
in the
trash.
yellow container. Oh, I love them. We're so good.
Fucking trash.
I love them.
McDonald's fries.
Their new ones are better.
I
Yeah,
love them. Oh,
McDonald's are good.
McDonald's fries with a frosty.
That double quarter pounder with cheese.
Wow.
Yeah, because like that was the thing is like dip the fry in the frosty.
Oh yeah, the kids love to do that.
Yeah.
I'm lactose, so I don't really fuck with that.
Oh,
So
dude.
so am I, and you know what?
Not worth it. Mine's
So
getting more severe.
oh, I'm lactose intolerant. I've been since like I was a kid, and he's a good man because he puts up with
Well,
some pretty bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I relate. Like a lot of my stories that are going to be shared here
Mm-hmm.
soon will be related to my lactose and
Mm.
shit myself.
Nice.
So it'll be a nice discussion we'll have. It's all to do with the lactose. Yeah,
Oh wow.
Really? Like all of it to do with the lactose?
it's severe. And
Like-
sometimes people challenge me. They're like, down 2 cartons of milk. And then we'll be working, doing something. I barely make it to that fucking toilet. And I shit so fucking hard, the water flies everywhere. It's
Shit, like
violent.
fucking- you're like,
It is fucking violent.
he's like, "Brrr." You have to like fasten the seatbelt because you're gonna come off the fucking toilet.
Tell them to go fuck themselves.
It's
Exactly.
violent.
Why?
Usually I win money. That was when I
Oh okay.
Oh,
was
okay.
younger, more naive.
Yeah.
They're like, $20, you don't fucking shit crazy.
$20 is $20.
Then I open that fucking door and they're like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, yeah, I'm the real deal when it comes to being lactose. The small blizzards at Dairy Queen, I can't
Oh.
eat a full one.
Oh, I fucking love them. Ooh, especially like when we're stoned and I'm like, Dairy Queen.
Oh man.
Or like, we'll get Cold Stone and we'll fuck it up.
Oh.
But I can't right now. Like, well, anymore, I should say, because I have to be really careful. Not because of the lactose, but because of the sugar.
Yes.
Because I am on semi-glutides, I'm on Ozempic, and when you have a lot of sugar, it just fucks you up. Like,
Oh.
yeah. And then a byproduct, if I have a lot of sugar, is I will belch profusely, and I don't know when it's coming. And I finally connected the sugar with the belching, but yeah, I think it's not a fun time.
At least you're not that guy that eats like bread and stuff and gets drunk. He has fucking whatever in his stomach, and he was constantly drunk.
Oh, that
I was
was
like, man, and I love bread. If that was me, I'd be fucked up all the time.
I love bread, but like
I love bread too.
but it's a carb, and though I walk through the valley of the shadow of carbs, I fear no weight gain. On that note, this is the Puff and Laugh podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay hydrated, kids. We out.